From the city of lights and late nights, Las Vegas rises an artist who's turned his trials into triumphs and his pain into purpose. A storyteller fluent in both rhythm and sign language, Dee Alkemist blends raw lyricism, motivational fire, and unapologetic authenticity into every verse. 4 years sober, he's not just creating music, he's creating movement, a bridge between artistry, recovery, and empowerment. On this episode of the Underground Nation podcast, hosted by the one and only host with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie, we dive deep into the mind of a man who truly embodies transformation. From the struggles that forged him to the wisdom that fuels him, Dee Alkemist shows us how to turn pain into power, vision into victory, and art into alchemy. So get ready, this isn't just another interview. It's a journey through resilience, rhythm, and rebirth. Welcome to Underground Nation, where real stories rise from beneath the surface, and tonight, we uncover how one artist became Dee Alkemist.
What's good, Underground Nation? You're now locked in with your host with the ghost of Bounce Ball Boogie. And tonight, we're bringing a different kind of energy, an energy that's pure transformation, a raw resilience and unapologetic truth. From the heart of Las Vegas, fluent in sign language, fluent in pain, and fluent in power. This mother has turned his struggle into sound, his scars into songs, and his setbacks into strength. With 4 years sober and a mission to motivate, educate, and elevate. Give it up for the lyrical alchemist himself, Dee Alkemist, to the hot seat of Underground Nation.
Hey, let's go. What's up, Boogie? Appreciate you for having me. Truly, this is an honor.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you even accepting the invitation and taking the time. Hell yeah.
You know you got to cut it out for something. Hey, get the story out. The more people know, the more they grow.
That's right. They need to know, D. They need to know the truth.
Hey, I'm here to give it. Shit, I don't got anything but. I do not got anything but. So you shoot it to me straight, I got you right back. It's like a boomerang.
Yeah. Boogie rang.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take it back. Before the mic, before the camera, who was Dee Alkemist then and who is Dee Alkemist now?
So the old Dee Alkemist it's ups and downs. Like, I'm 37 right now. I started this journey literally 4 years ago, but before that, I didn't really have much of rentals around, anything like that. It was just me. I ran the streets. I did things like that. I ended up being part of the drug scene, the gang scene, all of that, until I had my daughter. Then actually became very much addicted to painkillers. Painkillers was a big thing for me, but then it turned into more harder stuff. After that, I ended up going to a clinic, got clean from that. I was still drinking and doing all that partying, all of those type of things. But during 2020, we went through the COVID, right? Where everybody was just stuck. Everybody was locked inside their house. Yeah. And before that, I was drinking, but when I didn't have to go to work, I didn't have anything else to do. Okay, this is what I do. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. So might as well go to the vices that I know. So it got really bad. Then we got off of the COVID lockdown. When that happened, I actually lightened up on the drinking. But the funny thing is with all like drugs, things of that nature, you can't really die off of withdrawal. You can off of benzodiazepines and alcohol. So what I was doing is I was putting my body through an alcoholic withdrawal because I was doing it so much that it put my body into an alcohol-induced coma/seizure. Knocked me on my fucking ass. Like, literally felt like I got hit like a Mack truck. So it's
Were
like,
you alone when this happened?
No, we were driving to Utah because we had to go pick up the kids, right? We picked up the kids. But during that time, I was in the gas station. I collapsed to the floor. They had to just call the ambulance to come get me. And I was like, no, I refuse for you guys to take me to your small-ass hospital in this small fucking bunk-ass town. Ain't nobody going, if some shit happens to me, I come up disappeared or fucking some shit goes wrong, ain't nobody can get me. So, no. So we ended up driving. We drove back to Vegas, but we couldn't make it all the way. My grandma lives out in St. George. My mom ended up being there for some reason. She actually lives out in D.C. For some reason, the spirits were aligning that day, and I swear, like, my life has been a series of scathing deaths over and over. And like, I literally had needles sticking out of my arms at one point because I was addicted. Even
What?
before that, yeah. Like when I was doing the pills, when I got on to heroin and I had it needle sticking out of my arms, and then I went to a methadone clinic, got off of that. But again, alcohol has always been there. It's been the lingering thing. But when that 2020 shit happened and it knocked me on my ass, I never went back. It was a whole pivot in my entire outlook in how I'm living, right?
So it was like a wake up call? It's like,
bro, it'd have to be the last wake up call. Like the cat with 9 lives and shit. And it was like, bitch, you better get that shit together. If you don't get that shit together.
a come to Jesus moment?
If you're loving the Underground Nation podcast, but wondering how to show support, we got you. Head over to Bounce Ball Boogie's TikTok shop and gear up with Underground Nation sweaters, tees, bumper stickers, and more. Plus exclusive Bounce Ball Boogie merch straight from the Boogieverse. Represent the host with the ghost in wicked style and discover the wild characters born from the mind of Bounce Ball Boogie. Tap in and join the movement under the surface.
I had to be to the other side or something because now I'm getting messages. I get universal messages. That's why the positivity, all the messages that I speak are truly given to me that I'm now utilizing because I'm not clouded by so many drugs and alcohol clouding and fogging my mind. My ancestral line goes back far and far, and they don't play around about me. That's why I've escaped death over and over, because it was to teach me a lesson in order to teach other people that that's not the route to go, and there's better ways in order to become better, because we're not circumstances of the shit that happens around us. We're circumstances of the shit we make because of the shit that happens around us. If you make it better, then you have nothing to fucking say. Why? Because you took it as a learning lesson, not something that you are like, oh, fuck, it fucked me up. Nah, that shit fucked you up to make you stronger.
That's
to
right.
make you more resilient. And the more that you go, you can't sit there and say that I am not where I need to be unless you're willing to say I did not do enough. Like, literally is what it is. So those have been my changing moments in where I'm at now. And ever since that time has happened, it's been giving. I'm going to give you what I know, what I've been through, because everybody has been through shit. Let's all be fucking real. But the more that we understand that we've all been through shit, we're going to come up to a more understanding about how to care about each other and not fucking sit here and judge other people and point and say, oh, blah, blah, this and that. You don't know that fucking story. You don't know what that person has been through. So you can't sit here and say anything about what that other person goes through. And that's what I'm trying to teach people, because at the end of the day, a lot of people have opinions, but again, all projection is self-reflection. Many people say a lot of shit about you that they truly are feeling about themselves, and they're not willing to fucking put it out there like that. So boom, bang, just like that. And if people have a problem with it, they can fucking say something to me. Again, I'm coming to truth. I'm not giving anybody but that, because that's all I have left in me.
That's right. Well, on behalf of the entire Underground Nation, I want to applaud you for going through whatever program you went through and getting yourself clean and going through the obstacles and the pain and the struggle. And now here you are speaking, just dumping the truth on us.
Yeah, it's like a living testament that I can't take it. Like, I can't really mess myself up on it anymore. You know, I can't dish what I have, and I need to keep on going with it.
So when did you start realizing you were getting messages from the universe that you were starting?
You know the craziest thing now? The craziest thing now is even before. Do you know how people dream?
Yeah. I mean, I dream occasionally.
Yeah, I don't have shit. I don't have shit no more. Like, literally, I feel like I'm over here gathering information, because the majority of a lot of my thoughts and stuff happen in the morning time. And that's where I get a lot of the information. And that's where I make my videos. I do this, and I'm really contemplating on things that I need to say, because I can't pre-record anything that is for a delivered message to someone at that day. I don't know who it's for. I just know I'm supposed to fucking speak it, you know? And this has been something that I've been sharpening this craft and noticing and listening more to things around me. And it's not just listening, but seeing things, really understanding in depth of what people are saying and doing, and not just surface level. Because, like vibe, you can tell when someone's just not a good person, right? Like there's a lot of that feeling, and we can't describe it. They're invisible things, the frequency that's happening. So I've noticed like my frequency heightened, and I see a lot more than I did before, but it was because I was very naive to it, because I was dumbed down by the alcohol that I was consuming. So I didn't view my reality as true reality. That shit was the fake shit. Now I'm living my truth. Any fucking thing that I have to deal with. But the thing is if I deal with it, I don't have to deal with it again, because I don't drink it or put it on like a fucking mask just for that shit to fall off. I really do the dirty work, because that's what needs to be done in order for a change. I can't tell anybody anything that I don't do. And that's why I don't tell people shit. Instead, I'll show people like, oh, you never do that. Bitch, watch me. Watch.
Exactly.
Bitch, watch me, and I'm gonna do it 2 times to turn around and laugh at you because you doubted that shit. And that's what people are mad about, because there's so many obstacles thrown in my way. Like, there's people shitting on me left and right, but they don't understand why I keep on rising. Why? Because I don't worry about that shit. If you're trying to elevate in life, you can't be worried about what the fuck another motherfucker is thinking about you. They gonna do that shit regardless. So I might as well rock my shit and ignore this shit as best as possible and do my thing, because people gonna say what they want to say regardless. And the feeling is probably mutual a lot of the times, because I don't fuck with people like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
The real ones know.
It's like water off a duck's back.
Right. I just straight up I fleeced all that shit.
Now, I wanted to know about the Alchemist. What does alchemy mean to you, and how does it show up in your art, your healing, and your message?
If you're loving what you're hearing from Dee Alkemist, just wait until you see what else is bubbling beneath the surface. Head over to underground-nation.com and discover the artists, bands, and creators who are redefining the underground scene, making noise right under your feet. And don't miss out, the next issue of Underground Nation magazine is dropping this Christmas. Straight to your living room, straight to your heart, and straight from the underground. Stay locked in, stay supporting the movement, and keep your ears tuned to the streets, because this is where the real music lives.
So, Alchemy, this actually is so funny, because after I went through that whole experience, I really, for the first time, fucking picked up a book, because all through school, like middle school, high school, I was all fucking like, I got kicked out of high school freshman and sophomore year. I wasn't able to go back to high school. I had to get a GED, which the funny thing is guess what? A motherfucker working for the same school district that kicked his ass out. Oh, so motherfucker winning all around. It don't even matter. But like, it's been, where was I going with this?
Alchemy.
Yeah.
You picked up a book.
Yeah, I picked up a book. There we go. Yes, I picked up the motherfucking book, and it was Dee Alkemist. Dee Alkemist. And in that book, it was talking about how the person didn't feel right where they were at currently in their life. So they had to go out and they had to search for what the feeling was that they were searching for. They didn't want to keep on doing what their family did over and over again. That didn't fit who they were as a person. So this person went through all different types of terrain, good, bad, all of it. But the true alchemy of the whole thing was the experience of it.
Yeah.
The true alchemy is the experience of the said thing. It wasn't where you needed to be, but what you had to pick up along the way that became the accumulative of what the alchemist is. So it was the experience that you transmuted into something that was great. Alchemy is taking base metals, base things of that nature, and transmuting them into gold and things of very much value. And that's where Dee Alkemist comes from, is me teaching the base feeling and the low fucking vibration bullshit and using my words as power. Why? Because if you really look at everything that happened, everything is defined by words. What is words if you break it down into letters? That's called spelling. So you're either spelling yourself in a good way or in a bad way, as that's what all language is based off of. That's why majority of the time I don't say good morning, I say grand rising, because morning is only what you do at a funeral. The more you understand your language, the better you understand life. Just like you say, television, TV is to tell you their vision. They put it on different programs and channels to program and channel your brain.
Oh, this book, homie. Hold on a second. Where's this book at? You just slide it this way.
See, that's the thing. This is all just knowledge that is given to me. Like, it's not that there's like literally one spot that I go to and I'm like, okay, this is the information that I pulled. No, this is the information given. That's why I say I am not doing this. It's who I am, not what I do. I don't do music. I am fucking music. I do not fucking speak positivity. I am positivity. I embody these things. Why? Because that's what I identify as. It's not identifying as what I do because it's not a hobby. It's who the fuck I am. And I'm going to keep that shit real to the people and put it in my music every single time because it doesn't only transmute my energies up, but it spreads like a fucking wildfire. And if you can spread the good message like wildfire and that shit goes, the people in the darkness are gonna convert to light because they understand the truth and reality of life is to be the best fucking you. Stop believing in anything outside of yourself. Believe in you first because before, like, if you weren't even fucking alive, then how the fuck do you believe in another God? Like, I'm sorry, like it's belief in yourself to believe into that. Because if you lose yourself, how the fuck do you get it back? You won't.
The Holy Spirit's burning.
Shit, everywhere, dog. It's like everywhere I turn, this shit be fucking me up. I'm like, why you have to put that in my brain again? Because I wasn't even ready to comprehend that at this moment, but I need it somewhere in my journey.
Heck yeah, man. Now, you're fluent in sign language.
Yeah.
How has that shaped the way you express yourself and connect with fans who might experience the world differently?
All right, Underground Nation, we're just getting warmed up. It's time to take this vibe nationwide. Coming up next, we've got a track that hits with heart, hustle, and highway mileage. This is Dee Alkemist with his banger, Coast to Coast. Turn it up, show some love, and let's keep this journey moving.
West side, throw your hands up, hands up. East side, throw your hands up, hands up. Everybody throw your hands up, hands up. If you don't give a damn, go ham and throw your hands up. North side, throw your hands up, hands up. South side, throw your hands up, hands up. Everybody throw your hands up, hands up. If you don't give a damn, go ham and throw your hands up. Back at it again, I'm bumping coast to coast. Most wanted forever, best drug, yes, I'm the dope. No silence of the land because I'm the fucking goat. Sticky green haters about to leave your ass tucked in smoke. When I ride through, please don't try and test me. Already aced that test so successfully. That's why your woman always wanna sit and bless me, because your energy always gets snipes. It's Wesley. Get on with that bullshit attitude, that's testy. You just a squirrel with a nut, they call you testy. Damn old ball sack bitch, yes you messy. I'm that blessed being that you can never catch me. I'm elevated with how I choose my better ways. Light up the blunt, smoke it as soon as I step on stage. This shit reminds me of times I spent smoking sage. Light it up and let that bad juju just burn away. West side, throw your hands up, hands up. East side, throw your hands up, hands up. Everybody throw your hands up, hands up. If you don't give a damn, go ham and throw your hands up. North side, throw your hands up, hands up. South side, throw your hands up, hands up. Everybody throw your hands up, hands up. If you don't give a damn, go ham and throw your hands up. Oh, so I heard you really wanted me to fly, but never in a million years will this spirit stop. Trying me is like trying the cops. I got the key, as all you got is the motherfucking cell blocks. What's a bird to a feather? Let's keep it clear. Y'all lurkers stay stuck on my light just like a deer. I'm a damn Mack truck, so better stay clear. Turn you to roadkill, and that's why y'all hold the fear. This a new year, my piece we gon' be great. Effortlessly smooth, just like a cheesecake. Shredding competition similar to a cheese grate. My chips are not yours, but use it as tease bait. So believe that I'm here to capture your mind.
So
I do this so
don't
easily.
sign language for a long time. My grandfather is deaf. My sister's hard of hearing, so I know how to sign as well as do my music. I haven't included it in like music videos because I don't add it right now, because I'm doing like I'm going, and it's fast, but I need to do this and this. So it's good for my music because it includes something that other people don't have, but it's a lot to do all at one time, if that makes sense. Like, like I'm moving my hands, I'm translating, I'm doing that all at the same time while I'm trying to think of the music while I'm keeping beat. Like keep it like it. I don't even know how the hell I'm doing the shit that I do right now, and then I'm gonna throw some sign language. Actually, I got a nice little idea of what I'm gonna do for a music video coming here soon, and that'll be a good look.
Yeah, absolutely will be. Be a great look.
Yeah, we gotta do something real simple with it in there.
Now you blend motivation with hip hop, which isn't something we hear every day. Was that intentional or something that naturally evolved with your story?
So that's something that is part of me. Okay. So, like I said, me being younger, I didn't have parents. My dad left when I was a kid, went to jail, all of that. And like, I didn't have anyone to look up to. I was the oldest. I was doing all that. So I turned to music. My number one inspiration that it would be like a father figure was Tupac. What was that motherfucker speaking? He was speaking on some real shit, talking about real problems, talking about real things that people really needed to hear. And this motherfucker said this one thing when I was younger, and I never fucking forgot that shit. This motherfucker said, he said, I am fighting to do as much as I can to change everything I can. But you know what? I don't think it's going to happen. But you know what is going to happen? I might not change this world. I might not. But I will spark the mind that does.
Yeah.
I was like, motherfucker, but we doing this shit. It's part of my journey that you don't look at when you're going through your hell. You're just trying to survive. So when you reflect back, then you can understand that's why this hell was portion of it was to be the outcome, to be able to speak it. Because without any of that, what the fuck would a motherfucker sit here and talk about? What would I rap about in order to change some shit if I did not go through the experience I fucking did? Like, let's be fucking real. And that's why I speak it positively, because there's a lot of people out here who talk that fucking life who don't do it.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's just be all the way honest. I used to do it. And do I want to go back to that life? Oh, not at all. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all, but that's not for me. And there's ways out of those things to be free of any bound. Be yourself. Shine as the person you were meant to be. You weren't meant to be you and them. You know what I mean? Oh, my name is blah, blah, blah with blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, motherfucker, you're putting that shit on your birth certificate. Shine as the star you were meant to fucking be. Don't use anybody to be that crutch for you, because you don't need a fucking crutch. You were born with fucking wings, but they're all in fucking here. They're all in here. You got to elevate your vibration in order to receive the blessing.
That's right. Elevates.
All day, every day.
Now, Dee, correct me if I'm wrong, but you shoot and edit your own visuals, right?
Yes, sir. So
go ahead. Well, I was going to say, how important is creative control to you, and what story are you trying to tell with every frame?
I really have took a head dive into this portion of editing. I've never really known it before, but it was something that seemed like it would be very much good to have. Why? Because I am trying to not only grow me, I'm trying to grow others. And if others are like, oh, I need to do this as a visual. Oh, I got you. This is how you do it. I am teaching people not to have a fucking apple. I'll consume an apple, it'll be gone. I'm teaching motherfuckers how to grow an apple tree. So what I'm doing is growing that apple tree so other people could come and be like, oh, so, hey, check this out. I'm trying to do it. Hey, let me help you out real quick. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to make shit as easy as possible, because we're getting out of brick and mortar and going over to click and order. If you are not up to speed and keeping up with the time, you gonna fucking fall behind. And if you fall behind, just think about what's happening in the last 6 months, AI and how that shit's taking over. If you are not fucking keeping up, motherfucker, you gonna be done.
Or they just hire me. Come on.
Well, yeah.
Wait a minute. How did you say that? We're going from brick and mortar to what?
Click and order.
Taking order?
Click and order.
Oh, click and order.
Yep. We're getting out of brick and mortar and we're going into click and order.
Every day I wake up to TikTok trying to convince me to get in my shop and do a shopping live. And they're like, pick anything, please, and just go live all day and sell it. Like, there's nothing that I like in this dang TikTok shop.
Right. I totally get it. And I think that that's because they promote the wrong stuff. I'm starting to get in the TikTok shop now, too. Again, I'm touching every field I can with my hand. Why? Because if I can sell things on TikTok Shop, right? This is where the next step comes in. This fool could sell. This fool's making music. He's actually, because I'm also now doing acting as well. So like,
What?
I'm
Did you get casted for a role?
Not yet. So I'm waiting for my headshots right now, and that's in the making too. But once I'm making these deals, then what's going to happen is brands are going to have to sign me to make their fucking videos. Plus, I'll get the commission off the shit that I fucking sell.
So you get the brand deal and you get revenue sharing.
Boom, right there. So that's where TikTok and the shop thing throws a little spin. Also, too, you can actually get your music actually directly into TikTok as an artist.
Yeah.
Then what you do is you can use your sounds on a lot of shit that'll push your goddamn music. You can have, let's say, all right, I'm also doing my own merch because I have a couple websites that I do my own merch too. So like, okay, you have your old merch, whatever, and then you're directing traffic by using your tune and you have it all fucking set up. People are noticing these things. It all comes as a package. The better you make your package with more stuff, the better you're going to be. Why? Because you're not leaving any area uncut.
That's right. You're spitting a whole lot of game here tonight, buddy.
Bro, I could go on. I have so many other plans.
You're straight up giving instructions, step by step, almost.
Well, and that's where I want to be. Because why? I'm here to grow everybody.
Looking for smarter ways to protect your home? Did you know Bounce Ball Boogie is an independent representative of Vivint Home Security? That means exclusive offers you won't see on TV and deals you won't get just calling in on your own. Whether you're getting your first home security system or upgrading to top-of-the-line Smart Protection Boogie can hook you up with affordable options that keep your family safe even when you're not there. And the best part, consultations are 100% free. Just send a message to ugnpodcast@gmail.com and ask Bounce Ball Boogie for your personalized home security quote. Protect what matters most with Vivint and your host with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie.
What I'm saying is I'm always here to give game and I want people to fucking grow because, again, my vision is much bigger. My vision is much bigger than me.
Yeah.
If you have a solid foundation, then there's nowhere you can fall. Why? Because you built it strong from the bottom up. It's just taken me a little bit longer because I don't lie and cheat and steal from people in order to get to where I'm at. I love to give and have people understand and give blessings for other people to grow.
Absolutely. The foundation is everything. That's why I make sure everyone goes and sees the website because that's where all the work is on display from day one to today. You can keep digging and digging and digging. There's endless amounts of content, different artists, different bands, different genres, different parts of the country and parts of the globe for that matter.
And that's why I'm trying to, wherever people haven't touched a lot of the land, that's where I'm going. Where people are scared to go, that's where I'll show up to. Fucking people are like, I don't want to go. That's scary. Well, motherfucker, I'm sorry. Well, you stay over there while I enjoy myself and get this experience because it's all part of the experience.
I will shine my light in the most darkest corners.
Hell yeah. And guess what? The funny thing is, when you shine as bright as you can, everywhere that your light shines, the darkness hides. It goes away. Why?
It goes away.
Because it only casts a shadow to where we are not. That's the key.
And that's why we keep bouncing.
Right? Yeah. There, Buggy.
Just keep it bouncing. When life does knock you down, before you decide to bounce back up, when that temptation starts to hit you or slips back in, what tools or rituals keeps you grounded?
My hardest thing is just seeing a lot of my problems. But the biggest thing that I've learned how to go through with it is not, and it probably sounds weird as fuck because a lot of people are like, go to a therapist, talk about your problem. I go through my problems and I have to deal with them. Why? Because there's certain ways that I deal with them in order to push through them. So it makes me not think about the outside sources. Plus, I keep myself so busy with who I am and my craft that it never gives me time to be on some fuck shit, because majority of time, those thoughts only creep in when you're not in motion. When you're in motion, it doesn't give you fucking time to think. So you keep in motion. That way your ball is rolling the right way, and it doesn't give it an option to roll backwards because it already has the fucking momentum.
Momentum. Snowball effect.
Yeah, exactly. And don't let it stop. You just
See?
keep on going with it.
When people stop, your snowball starts melting, and then it's hard to get momentum again.
And then you look fucking foolish. Why? Because you shouldn't have stopped in the first place. Have faith. Believe in yourself.
Stop. Don't
Yeah.
stop. Believe.
Hey, get it. And that's because a lot of people are scared. Like, and it's not even like saying, oh, you're afraid. You have doubting, creeping thoughts in your mind. It's called fear. Fear is only false evidence appearing real. It's not even real. It's in your mind before it becomes your reality. Change your mind, change your reality. Nothing is a problem. Everything is a solution waiting to be solved.
But how do you check your mind if you're a solo dolo?
What do you mean? How do you check it?
I mean, what if you have like no one to hit up and you're just like, I gotta make decisions on my own, and now I got anxiety starting to crack, and I gotta make decisions, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to do the work. I'm scared.
I say
How do you
again,
overcome that?
I think it's a huge thing that's part of your mind, and it's nothing that you get over. It's something that you work on every day, right? Even Kobe, Jordan, everybody, any of the greats kept on practicing. Like literally kept on practicing even after they were quote unquote great. Why? Greatness doesn't fucking stop. Greatness continually work to up themselves every day and not compare a single thing to anybody else. It's only me fighting me. It's only me battling me.
So,
and if I do that and I level up, one up every day, only I can disappoint myself, or I can only reward myself with the greatness that comes. But it all starts and ends with me in the mind.
When trouble hits, it doesn't just hit you. It hits your family, your kids, the people you love most. Maybe you've got a teen who's making wild decisions, or a family member caught up in something serious, or you just want to be prepared before life pulls a fast one. So you call a lawyer, right? But have you ever checked the price of a legal consultation? Hundreds of dollars every hour before you even know what your rights are. Not anymore. Contact Ball Boogie because he's partnered up with a local law agency that gives you unlimited legal consultations for your whole household from real, licensed attorneys with no hourly fees, all for $38 down and just $28 a month. Your rights deserve protection. Your family deserves defense, and you deserve peace of mind. Here's what to do. Email ugnpodcast@gmail.com. Subject line, I need a lawyer. Boogie will personally respond with all the info you need. Don't wait for the worst moment of your life to find out what help costs. Protect your home. Protect your future. Protect your rights with Ball Boogie at your side.
Is this all from the same book you were reading earlier?
This is all fucking things I've went through and messages I've got, and they just stick. They don't ever go away because they're all needed for the perfect timing, for the perfect ear to listen to. Because
look at that, we're right on time.
People are gonna listen. People are gonna share it, and they're gonna be like, "Oh fuck, yeah," because I'm not who you think I am. Somebody who always changes and always adapts. Always level up, and I always am becoming a better and greater version of myself, and not allowing anyone to change that within me. As I'm sitting here doing a whole podcast with someone blowing up my phone from a private number every 2 seconds.
That's awesome.
This is just the shit I go through. But the thing is, again, I have the bigger idea of the outcome of the bigger picture of what's going to happen. It's not even I'm trying to make happen. Like, the son of a bitch is going to happen.
That's right. Look at the devils are trying to knock on your door while you're bringing greatness to the world.
Fucking A, man. It's hurt my spirit. Like,
hit that do not disturb. Maybe that'll help.
But if I do not disturb, would it drop me?
No.
All right.
Put that hoe on D&D. Talking to BBB.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Yep. See? Bam.
Damn, hey, you know what though? Big shout out to them for giving me a right arm workout for today. You know, I guess
Hey.
the motion, I needed to keep a little limber on my right side for some fuck shit.
Man, so it sounds like you've been on quite the roller coaster ride with this self-discovery, as you said.
Yeah.
What's something new you've learned about yourself recently that surprised you?
Something new that surprised me. I think the surprises are not what find me, but what I seek out. I look to level myself up. And so I'm constantly doing different things, just like I talked about the shop, right? I literally started doing that again last week. I just told the backpack making a video. And I'm like, oh, I surprised myself then. And I'm like, what else next can I do that I will surprise myself? I'm always doing the most wildest shit. That's why people never know what's going to happen next, or if I'm going to have another song, or if I'm going to do this, because I don't give myself time to think. I just fucking do it. You stutter step when you fucking think. Let's be honest. When we think about a lot of shit, we stutter step, and we could have fucking made it to the finish line even faster if we didn't think about the shit. If we just fucking did it, then guess what? We'd be so much further.
Stop thinking.
Stop thinking. Exactly. Just do.
Bro, that is a perfect add-on to what I've always preached. When you want to do something, move fast and break things. Because the more you fuck up, the more mistakes you make, the faster you get them out of the way. And so when you come back to that same situation again, you can make a better decision. It's like, dang, I've been here before.
Yep.
And I knew what
we already did that in life, right?
I don't want to do that again.
We already did that in life, right? We just don't really understand because we don't place our brain in the right areas. Same thing with a fucking bike. You fell, boom. At the very start, it was hard for you to get back on that bike. Like you were fucking scared. You didn't want to fall again. But you did it and you fell. But the more you fucking did it, the better you learned, to where you was fucking on pegs and shit, or on the fucking seat, like fucking doing some wild ass shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. We've already been through this shit before. We just don't place our minds in the right fucking area for us to understand how to achieve it again. Don't fucking get off the bike. Don't fucking stop. It was there to teach you the lesson in order to get back so you could ride faster and be on your fucking pegs. Like, come on now.
Right. Speaking of bikes, someone recently stole my bike. I just bought this bike so I could go rolling with my kiddo, my son, because he's still out there mobbing around on his BMX. And so I bought me a mountain bike, and I chained his bike and my bike to the fence in the backyard. And I went and bought an Amazon seat because the seat that was on it just hurt my fat ass. So I went and bought one of those fat man seats, and they're all nice and plushy.
Whole office chair on a bicycle and shit. I got a whole thing about that thing. You have a whole back on there. Let's go.
It didn't have the back, but it was definitely cushiony.
Right.
They came and jacked the seat, so I didn't ride the bike. So I left it alone because I was like, dang, now I don't got a seat at all.
And that would definitely not fucking work.
And then the other day they came by and freaking clipped the lock or the cable and took the whole bike. Left the kid's bike though, but that's cool.
Yeah, let's look at it. They probably needed it more. Maybe it's somebody's transportation.
That's what I was saying. I was like, bro, you could have just asked me, bro. I probably would have gave you the fucking.
All you gotta say is I bid you farewell and hope that bike seat having shit goes right up the butthole while you sit down at that.
No lube included in that ride. Stinking thieves. Karma is always going to come back around and bite you in the ass.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You can count on that shit. And it's unrelentless, and you never know when it's going to come. That's why I always say I put my good deeds out there to repair what I have broken. I sold many drugs. I've had many lives lost at my hands. But at this point in the game, it's I get back. You know what I mean? I did not do anything of knowing that would be anybody else's out of anything. I was selling shit for my livelihood so I could stay alive. You know what I mean? People go off the deep end with some things. I could have went off the deep end myself.
Yeah,
but
sure.
That's where, see? And all of there's so many, and there's plenty of us still going through that feel trapped. And that's where I want people to understand, don't feel trapped, because trapped is only but yet what you feel. Again, hear me, it's what you fucking feel. It's not the facts of it. You can get out of anything at any time. It's all a choice. Everything in this world, if you look outside, moves instinctually. Animals, plants, all of that. It goes to just that. We're the only ones blessed and cursed with what we call a choice. So what do you choose? Do you choose to do better or do worse? Do you choose to fucking drop it and move from it? Or you choose to fucking stay doing it? at the end of the day, you can't blame anybody but yourself. Why? Because you have the option to have that choice.
Yeah, it's a choice that you made to go clock into some other man's business that he's...
Man, I'm still doing that shit. I'm trying to get the fuck out. They trapped me. I'm trapped like millions of Americans. Shit, I'm right there logging my jaw. Shit, if y'all got a job for me, let
Underground Nation, the heat continues. We're bringing that fire straight through your speakers. Get ready to light up the moment and turn up the energy. This is Dee Alkemist with his smokin' track, Blaze It. Let it burn, let it ride, and keep it locked right here with your host with the ghost.
Break it down, roll it up. Now light it the fuck up. This jam will get ya high as giraffe nuts. Big bad wolf, I stay on my huff and puff. Blowing all houses down, I can't get enough. Rolling up the loud clouds, my lungs up in the sky. Green in my system, man, I'm higher than high. With eyes on the stars while the world rolling up by. Blazing my truth, watch the stress turn to a sigh, no lie. Roll by with buzz so loud, that shit'll start a riot. So spark up my peace to keep my enemies quiet. Lives change as I got vibes, I'm keeping private. High, I'm speaking the truth, well, hate can never survive it. That's why I'm thriving and feeling fucking real good. I'll smoke all the green and that shit's my livelihood. Marry my queen, but she been misunderstood. But she keeping me focused, my mental foreverhood. If you love blazing up, let me hear you all say, blaze it up. If you love blazing it up, let me hear you all say, blaze it up. Break it down, roll it up. Now light it the fuck up. This jam will get ya high as giraffe nuts. Big bad wolf, I stay on my huff and puff. Blowing all houses down, I can't get enough. I got elevated thoughts from the smoke that I chase. My clouds paint mirrors that erase time and space. Yes, time starts to bend with each hit that I take. Blazing the truth in all the lines that I fucking state. We've been stuck in my roots like a tree, I don't fall. Bring it back, lost legacies, the higher I crawl. Deep from the soil lie.
Well, I mean, with that mindset, why would you go? I mean, don't get me wrong, you could love the place, but if you don't love the place and trying to build a career there with that mindset, why even bother?
I have 2 kids, and I have to pay the bills and have them insured. The job that I currently hold right now is holding me hostage by those things.
By
right?
stability.
Yeah, so because of that, they're giving me just enough to survive, but my word is meant for millions, not to be contained inside a little box, right? What I do is I change lives daily right now. I love what I do. I just hate the fucking people I work with. Why? Because again, you're not allowing me to do the things that need to be done. You're just saying, oh, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. And I won't do that.
That's right.
That's where I'm at.
Jobs are stepping stones anyway.
But do you know, job is actually like a Hebrew word for slave, which salary comes from the word Saul, which is what they paid the Hebrews back in the day for their hard work and labor.
Salt?
Salt, yeah.
What exactly?
So Saul is salt.
Salt?
Yeah.
You don't pay me in salt?
Yes, sir.
I don't get no silver or gold, just freaking salt.
Nope. Why? Because the working people only get enough. Think about the classes that we're in right now. We don't, that's what we get. We get fucking salt. Compared to all, like, let's think about all this fucking money out here. People who are in jobs, you're getting the fucking salt. We're getting, if society is tripping because they up the price on fucking eggs, which is a crazy, insane thing to do, yes, we're getting fucking salt. In this day and era, that's all it's worth. Motherfucker, you get some seasoning, make your life a little spicy, that's enough.
Salt is a major currency. I did not know this.
Yep.
There's slaves today in other countries are straight mining in salt caves.
They're everywhere. And it's all to understand, though, that we shouldn't be like this and there should be a change. But it can't be until other people realize that they're a slave to their mind before they're a slave to anybody else.
Which all came from the Tell Me Your Vision.
Yep. But also too, it's generations. Right? My parents did that before me. My parents did that before them. That's all we know. And if I only teach you these limits, that's all you will ever grow to. It's the flea theory. If fleas, they jump high as shit, right? They jump high as hell. You put them in a container and you put the top on it, they'll jump. And you do that for about a day or two. When you take the lid off, they will not jump any higher than the container that they're in because they were trained in their brain to only jump that high. And they did not want to jump any higher from there on out. We are being contained by the thoughts that they want us to think, so we do not move outside of the box because it's easier to control us when we're put in the fucking box.
I don't want to be put in the box.
We weren't made to, and that's where I'm trying to tell people, get the fuck out of what the hell you're doing and understand and realize your gifts and your passion and your purpose. You'll put more into your passion and your purpose because that was made for you, not for that other motherfucker. And when you do that, you're going to put the most and the best effort you can. You're not going to put 150% into a job that's barely going to pay you shit to even pay your bills. Follow your dream, follow your passion, follow your purpose, and you will never work a day in your life because you were meant to do that. You were made to do that. Don't shut those things off. Turn them bitches back on to fucking max and see what the fuck happens.
Turn it all the way up.
Because again, that lies within a choice.
Choices. Every day I'm at a crossroads, ain't I?
Does it the best? You say, yep, nope, nope. Everybody got a choice? Yup.
Nope. So then, with all this newfound knowledge, bro, as an independent artist, what's been the hardest financial challenge? Budgeting for production, promotion, staying consistent with whatever song you're working with, or show coming?
Biggest thing would have to be financial stuff. And the reason why I say financial is because, and I wouldn't even say it's a problem. I would just say that would be the area that I'm struggling a little bit more, but it's also because I haven't had that, it has crafted a photographer within me. It's crafted an editor within me. It's crafted somebody who makes his own merch. It's crafted a person who fucking sells their own shit. So because I didn't have anything, I fucking created it. So I don't have to depend on nobody for shit. Why? Everything is built, but yet within house. So if I do need something, yes, there is promotion, there is shit like that. But the right eyes will see me at the right time for that extra push of other things. But once it pushes, this motherfucker is going avalanche down the hill. Like, I am not stopping, and I am fucking speaking loudly to everybody who wants to hear. Those who don't, guess what? You wasn't made to be on my ship. So you can leave politely. And once it's gone and this takes sale, I ain't turning around for nobody. You did your dirt. You made your bed. Go ahead, sleep in it. That isn't my responsibility to come back to people who I know that will do some shit again. Again, snakes shed skin. It's still a snake underneath that fucking skin that it shed.
Yeah, you're gonna get buried in that Dee Alkemist avalanche. The Alchemist avalanche.
No balls like a motherfucker.
I could see you now doing your headshots for the acting with your hair all flowing in the wind.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those headshots because once I get that, I'll be able to do more jobs. They even got jobs out in, they had one out in Dominican Republic just recently, but because I don't have my goddamn passport, I can't do it. Plus I don't have shots and shit. So there's a lot of things in the making. Like I said, I have my hand over here. Why? Even if you do not get a job, all right, let me say this again. Even if you do not get a job, you have gotten more exposure. You have put yourself out there for more people to even give the opportunity for that shit to happen. And I will say this, you're going to not have a lot of shit. You're going to knock on a lot of shitty doors that are going to shit on you, but you're going to find one that does not do that to you and gives you more than you ever could imagine, but you never would have got that shit if you didn't keep on fucking knocking on those doors.
Dang, are you saying I'm just one door away?
I'm saying any moment is one moment away. Any door is one door away. You just keep on going because any way that goes, you're making something happen. Something is a whole lot better than nothing, and we all know that, and our bank accounts know that shit too.
It's true. Never going back to the...
Like, even it down. Let me build that shit back up. It's like a game.
Knocking on doors until the cops come.
Hey, even at that point, I'm like, hey, you want to join the party? Come on, motherfucker. You look like you a little party animal. Just take off that suit real quick so we could get right in this building.
Yeah, that was one of my first jobs was selling the Kirby vacuums, going door to door.
Bro, what is that other one? Not Kirby. I was doing the I was selling I was selling the rainbow door to door. I
Bro,
sold.
we used to compete with Rainbow.
Yeah, motherfucker, we enemies. We the frenemies right now, yo. That's what it is. But I did that. I sold door-to-door sales for Dish Network.
I did
So,
direct
get a little bit of money in your pocket. But that's what you call true work. I think people have lost the understanding of how much you can make of something now with just the shit that you have in your fucking hand. Like, literally in your... We have so much shit at our fingertips with the most people saying that they can't do it, and I don't understand why. I do not understand why. Wherever you go, you can do fucking something.
Yeah.
And that's where we've lost a lot of what the true art of actually putting in the work is, because a lot of people want to hand it to them. That's great. And I tell people this all the time. Yeah, son bitch, I can hand you this shit right now, and I'm sure you'll be happy. But guess what? Bitch, you're gonna come back for more.
I always come back for more.
I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to give you something, but the knowledge for you to understand that you can grow more, that you can do this shit, so you don't fucking come back to me and you say I am a big boy or I am a big girl and I can do it myself. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Literally. Bingo was its name-o.
Right.
So in the next generation of creators that are listening right now, what would you want them to take away from your journey?
Keep hope. Your time will come, but you have to keep on fighting for what you believe in. Don't let anybody else change the way you think, and know that anything is possible, but you got to do the work. And I think the emphasis is you got to do the work. Because again, we are getting into these times where people don't want to understand what the hell that work looks like. But the thing is, everybody wants that life of this famous person or this person or that person. But if you really looked at their story and looked at their fucking pain and the hell that they went through to get to that place in their life, you would reject that thought of even wanting that. So in that case, it's to keep on going and fight your fight and have faith and believe, because doubt and fear will get you nowhere. As like I said, false evidence appearing real. It's in your brain before it's your reality.
And have you thought about writing your own book by chance?
The underground never sleeps, and neither does the movement. The brand new issue of Underground Nation magazine is here, packed front to back with exclusive artist interviews, raw stories, and the culture you can't find anywhere else. If you live for the underground, the music, the grind, the lifestyle, this magazine is for you. Don't wait. Don't sleep on it. Support the movement and grab your copy today at ugnstore.com. That's ugnstore.com. Get plugged into the underground and order your copy today.
Yes, I just haven't gotten to that portion of it yet, but there is a big... This is the start of it. To be honest with you, this right here, this is a portion and part of the fucking book.
Woo, look at that.
This is first chapter, literally, because my story unfolds as what a flower does. You know, it's enjoying every petal that comes apart to reveal that there is just more underneath. The fragrance grows as I do. As each petal unleashes itself, then is more of what I am going to expose. I'm never going to be the same. I'm always going to change. But the beauty is always going to be given, and you're going to know that. So you're never going to doubt it, like you would never doubt a flower that's unfolding. Why? Because it's not giving you anything but the love and the truth and the respect that it needs to. Until you do something dirty, then motherfucker, there's other people that handle that shit. I don't fucking touch any of that. Why? I vibrate too higher. It's too high to be dealing with that bullshit. It's not part of me anymore. It doesn't serve my higher good.
Well, then how do you notice? How do you know? Do you consider yourself an empath? Like, do you just walk in the room and you're just like, I could feel the vibe of this place. I got to turn around and go.
I do that, but it's so funny because a lot of these, and that's what I fucking pissed me off the most too, is because when I go into a room, I don't got no fucking posse. I don't got no, I'm rolling with this homie or that homie. I'm riding solo. Wherever a motherfucker goes, I'm riding solo. And I roll out. Half the people love me, half the people hate me. The people that hate me because the other half fucking love me. But at the same breath, I ain't fucking going nowhere. Why? Because I have a job to do. My job is to create more greatness. So when I'm out here at these shows, check it. I'm going to put people on some more game. You want to grow some shit? Take your camera. I know you got a phone. If you got a nice phone or a decent phone, what you do, take 30 seconds of each fucking artist, put it together as one long stream, title it highlight of that night. Tag everybody that you got fucking shit with. Now you have more exposure on your fucking page because you're pushing other people's shit. When I'm out there, I'm not talking about the hoopla about who's doing what or who's doing this. I'm fucking making motion. I'm getting these people. I'm promoting myself. I'm making shit happen because at the end of the day, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap as fuck. And we can sit here and talk until we're blue in the face, but what is happening? And that's what I'm doing over here. So yeah, they might not like me. But again, the people who don't, I can feel it. I can sense it. And the feeling's mutual. Why? Because I didn't come up in here to do anything but to give my time, give my resources, give my skills. And to disregard that, disrespectfully, fuck you.
Jeez. I don't know who you just were talking to right there, but whoever that.
There's a few of it, and act funny. Really, we're here to support each other, not here to break each other down. That's truly the shit right here, and the shit I be talking about all the time. And it really sucks to see how people move. People move in a place of greed, but guess what? You give, it gives back. You actually have to have fruit off of an apple tree, right? You get your plant right at the beginning. Do you know how many seasons you have to fucking go through before you actually fruit? But what you have to do, you have to take care of that shit. You have to grow it over and over. Many summer, winter, spring, fall. Guess what? That's us. We go through low fucking moments. Those are our winters. Only to make it to spring, to grow again, to harvest in the fall. I don't think people understand that.
No.
But if we're not tending to each other and growing each other, guess what? We're bound to all fail. Right? Because in a chain, you need every link. I don't provide everything. I just provide what I can provide and what I know. Everybody else plays a portion. There's no one ingredient that makes a cake or any type of food. There's no one part that moves your fucking motor that keeps you running and your car going. There's no one anything. What complements each other? What complements it in order to make it great? We'd even talk about it music. You don't have one fucking instrument. You have an array. That's what we work together to make something great, to sound great, to be great. It's not just one thing. It's just not one person. It's the accumulative as we move it to the whole.
That's right. And that's why we must find a common purpose.
Right. I think the common purpose is just, moving towards the right way and ignoring all the bullshit because we can't change what the fuck is going on, but we can work together as best as possible to change what we have going on to make that better. And guess what? Again, people are going to look at it and want to be a part because of the great.
Absolutely. And the more we do come together, the more we can change.
Yep.
Even on a global scale.
Hey, we should have known this shit by kids, right? We liked all the Power Rangers, but when they got together and became that big motherfucker, you know, it was on at that point.
It's over.
All right, taking all the bitches out.
It's over. That is right. That's one of the best times of this whole show, like breaking out the machines.
Right. That was before Transformers. Transformers copied Power Rangers. Some people are gonna be like, "Oh, shut the fuck up." No, they didn't.
Yeah, because no
responsibility. Let's just throw it out there. That's it. That's all we doing.
Alchemist, this was an awesome conversation. Was there any shout outs, thank yous, or anything we forgot to promote? Please take this time to shine.
I just want to say I appreciate you for putting this on first and foremost, because without the platform to do it, nobody could be heard. So that's the top of the list. Second is all the people tuning in, because again, you couldn't do what you do, which couldn't allow me to be where I'm at and doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for them tuning in and keeping it going. So big shout out to all the people that are really understanding this wave that's about to come. This new change that is coming from the inside, and it's not looking at any outside validation, whether it be tangible shit, cars, houses, and shit like that, because that shit comes and goes. And that, remember this, I want everyone to understand, everything in life is alone. You came in this world alone, you will go out of this world alone. Everything you accumulate in this world is a loan, meaning that your house is going to go to somebody else, your car is going to go to somebody else, your body is going to go into the ground. What did you feed your mind? What did you feed your spirit? Because that's what's going to take you after this life. So create everything that you need now and love yourself.
That's right.
That's my biggest thing. That's what
Very
I want to
well said.
appreciate everybody for real.
Absolutely. And we appreciate you, Dee Alkemist, for taking the time to speak with us, sharing your story, your truth, and your transformation with all of us here in the Underground Nation.
Hey, pressure makes diamonds and shit. I'm trying to shine bright as fuck.
Me too.
Right, let's do it. So yeah, we just gonna keep it going.
Absolutely. If you felt that energy, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to Dee Alkemist on all social and streaming platforms. Support the movement, support the message, and spread the light. And don't forget to visit underground-nation.com for everything that's making noise underneath your feet. Subscribe to Underground Nation Podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Drop us a review, take a snapshot, and send it in to us for a shout out on a future episode, just like I'm about to do right now. Shout out to Ravenous Lore, Quinolette, Lotus Love, and Shadow Queen for being super fans and leaving us awesome reviews. Until next time, it's your host with the ghost of Bounce Ball Boogie, reminding you, turn your pain into purpose and keep that underground energy alive. Thank you, Dee.
Appreciate you, man. Talk to you soon.
That was another killer episode of the Underground Nation podcast with your host, with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to our guests on all social and streaming platforms, and show your support for the Underground at underground-nation.com, where real music lives, loud and proud. Until next time, keep it raw, keep it heavy, and keep it underground.